I got interested in Feng Shui seriously after I finished with a breast cancer diagnosis and the treatment. One of my neighbors gave me a book on it, and I was amazed at how a few simple little changes in my home seemed to bring all of these remarkable coincidences together. So thus far, I have studied with 7 different Feng Shui teachers. The philosophy of Feng Shui that I began my career with is now different than what I am practicing. There is a philosophy of Feng Shui where you start with the entrance of a home and base everything on that. And while that worked well for many years for me, I found that the real magic and the real sticking power and life-changing power really does require working with the compass directions. Because that way I'm actually enrolling the power of the earth into the transformation that my clients hire me for. So what is Feng Shui? Many people know Feng Shui through the 5 elements. There's water, wood, fire, earth, and metal. And all of these elements work together. They also may have heard about things like keeping the toilet lid down or making sure the stairs aren't lining up with the front door. And everybody wants to know where the wealth corner is. The truth of the matter is this philosophy originated about 5,000 to 6,000 years ago as a way to help the emperors keep their power. It is all about harnessing both the tangible and the intangible ways that energy moves in your space. And that's one of the reasons why I just fell in love with this concept, because you can not only have a beautiful home, but you can have a home that feels good too. When my clients contact me to bring me into either their home or their business, they do so primarily for 3 reasons. Either they have some money issues that are happening, there may be a health problem that is just kind of a nagging issue and they want to make sure that it stops being a nagging issue, or there's a relationship challenge. So when I am engaged to come into their homes or offices, I take an assessment of the property by using my compass, my big low pan compass. I had one specially made in English so that I can read it easier and I can help my clients understand, what this exactly is doing, because it is a little mysterious looking. There's so much great information that I get from that. Then I walk the property. I make sure that I see how my client is living or working. I talk to them about what's been happening in their world outside of the problems that they're hoping that I can help solve. By doing that, I begin to get a full rounded picture, and I can help in a holistic manner so that they can understand how, okay, one room you may think this is the challenge, when in fact the problem might be originating in another aspect of their life. Because with Feng Shui, you take a space and you divide it into 9 equal sections. And each section has an element that it works with. It has a body part that it typically can impact, as well as a part of a person's life that is corresponding with it. So there's a lot of things that I look at with my clients and help them see new ways and new opportunities to solve their own problems and to bring in wonderful new solutions for them. When I go in to do a Feng Shui consultation, not only am I bringing in all of the tools of classical Feng Shui, I also bring in the space clearing aspect of my business. I use a lot of the essential oils, I do fire cleanses. All of this together is to clear out those stagnant pools of energy, to eradicate any leftover negative energy that may have been in the space. Because if somebody's been there before, and most of the time we are living in a place where someone else has lived, whether it was in the home or in the land, a lot of this comes up. By addressing that In addition to the Feng Shui, I bring a level of thoroughness and holistic approach. I love following up with my clients to find that they have achieved new levels of health, that their finances have improved dramatically, and they now have a new perspective on their relationships. Because in the end, those are the three things that make or break a person. I'd love to have the opportunity to help you achieve your goals.